Time for fun in the greenhouse with Flourish Plant Care. Running a pinch late. Yes, I know. Always running a pinch late. Always, always. Hey, Travis. Let me just tell you, my friend, you must have been in my brain, because that is exactly what I was thinking to do. Only I was going to use an old pair of shoes that I have. Thanks. I love my shirt. Perfect for Mother's Day this weekend. Yes. So you got to get out of my head, friend. Let's just put it that way. You got to get out of my head. Sorry I'm a little late. Trying new medication to help with this health journey that I'm on, and it has made me incredibly nauseous. So we got the ginger ale out, and I'm drinking some water to see if I can just like get through this. Yeah, Travis has exceeded expectations yet again, and he's got to get he's got to get out of there, because, you know, there ain't no room up there. Him being stuck in between my ears probably is the reason why I can't remember why I walked into the kitchen 10 minutes ago. He just pushed that thought straight out. He's like, nope, whoop, gone. Yep, I'm sure it's all his fault. Let's just blame Travis. From here on out, let's blame Travis. Hi, Jim. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm going to just blame you, my friend. If I have to be your bestie for the next 2 hours, I'm going to blame you for the next 2 hours. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, friend. Hey, Becca. Welcome in, friend. I'm just, I'm just trying to keep talking so that maybe everything stays where it should, because I am extremely nauseous. Charlie White, welcome in. And no, I ain't preggers. So get that out of your brain right now, my friends. So welcome in, welcome in. We have Plant Bingo in person tonight. So you guys want to see what I picked out for them? I'm excited. We have a group of 30. What will you say today to spark your... Look, I'm your muse. I'm your muse. I need, commission credit. I need something. I gotta get something out of this. Third Eye, welcome in. How's my girl? She doing better? Is she on the road to recovery? I hope. I hope she got some sleep. Yes. Hope she's feeling better. Mr. Flourish and I are thinking of you both. Oh, this might be a short life. Oh, gosh. Oh, y'all. I'm just sipping it. I'm hoping that something settles something somewhere. Good. I'm glad she is feeling better. Yay. Answered leafy prayers on that one. All right, friends. I'm going to show you guys what prizes they can win tonight. You guys have probably... Go take care of myself. Friend, I'm committed. I'm here in sickness and in health, my friends. On vacation and at home. I am here. The good, bad, and the ugly. Yes. I think that was in our wedding vows. I think it was. Anywho, let's get those lichens. We forgot all about that. We forgot all about that. We got to get to our 10K in 10 minutes. We're 4 minutes in. Ooh, we're behind. We're behind the 8 ball. Let's get to lichen. Thank you all so much for coming in and hanging out with us. Tappy. Yeah, Third Eye. Ooh. This is going to be a fun live. I see it now. New medicine might have to ixnay on the ukansay until after live aid. How many of you have ever spoken config Latin, right? I am fluent in sarcasm and apparently plants, because you all keep coming back and seeing me. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep that chat rolling. Pharmacists are great resources, as you know. Yes, I do. I do know that. And I do know there's a pressure point. What it is, don't know what it is. I've heard it told before, but I don't know. It may sound weird, but when my daughter was little, I couldn't get into her pediatrician. So I called the pharmacy and I said, hey, she's got ear infection. What can I do? And they told me a non-script way of helping her with that. So that, yeah, you sent your heart me too fast. It's okay. We won't hold it against you, friend. But we need to work on our sprinkles of love up there. So if all 33 of us can just put a little something together, we'd be good. Veterans final ride this morning. Here for you, fam. Thank a veteran today. Absolutely. So thank you to Third Eye, who is a veteran that I know in the room. Thank you to Mr. Flourish, who is also a veteran. He's not in the room. He's already gone to work. He's already got a solid hour in under for the man, you know? So yes. Whoop, Lord, I just broke the helper again. This guy he's on, I don't know. He must be a cat. He's on his 9th life, I think. We're going to get it going. Thank you all so much. Man. All right, let's look at these prizes. So not every round do they win a plant. Certain rounds. We usually have about 7 to 8 rounds that we can get through in an hour and a half of in-person plant bingo. See, Travis is in my brain. I can't even put words together anymore. Get out, friend. I ain't got room for you up there. Get out. Get out. Get out. Out. Oh, goodness. All right. So, let me move this over. Let me move that over. All right. Hey, Mary. All right. Thank you all for liking the live. We're at 9.7. And we are at the 7-minute mark. So yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so some of the plants that you receive, because you receive a plant with every ticket that you purchase. Let's move that before I get soil in it. I don't think the nausea is going to be settled by the soil in my water. So we have the Dracaena. This is one of the participants' plants that they can receive. So the Dracaena marginata is this guy, also called a dragon tree. They are wonderful ways to bring the tropics into your home without all the fuss of a home. All right? You are going to give them an indirect view of the sky, but if these pink margins that you see here should start to fade, push it a little closer. You've got it too far from the window. It needs more sunlight. All right. Second thing is you are going to water them at 50% dry. They have very, very thick stems. All right. So that's all water storage there. The leaves are a little on the thinner side. They are thicker towards the bottom, and they have a center ridge or a center vein on them that is a lot thicker. So that will hold water. So you're going to go 50% dry in the summer, 75% dry in the, I'm sorry. Travis, get out. You're screwing up my plant care stuff. If you weren't here before, we're just strictly blaming Travis, Plant Daddy Travis, for everything today. He has been in my brain and creating the exact what I was thinking of things. So yes. All right. YTT, welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. Amy, thank you for your heart me. Hey, coworker, how you doing, friend? All right, so we have a Dracaena marginata here, also known as a dragon tree. Indirect views of the sky, pink margins. If they start to disappear, push it closer to your window, okay? If they start to overtake the green, back it up a little bit. Hey girl, hey, that's my line when I enter rooms. So very cool. And coworker, I'm glad you showed up to work today. I'm just saying. Thank you, Becca. Yes, ma'am. And you know what? You guys love me. Totally love me today. I got 2 shares. Thank you. Yay for the 2 shares. Whoever sent those 2 shares, mwah, it's for you, friend. It's for you. All right? Again, Dracaena marginata, also known as the dragon tree. Indirect views of the sky, 25% dry in the summer, 50% dry in the winter. Hey, I got it all out this time. Whoop, whoop. All right, they are going to grow taller and lose their bottom leaves. All right, when they lose their bottom leaves, that is perfectly normal. It is because they're growing, number 1, and number 2, you always lose the leaf closest to the soil. They are your oldest leaf. They have a natural life cycle, okay? Crazy Plant Addicted Christy, welcome in. Jaker Bear, welcome in, friend. Kendra, Crazy Plant Lady. Look at all the crazies up in here. This is the greenhouse for all the crazy plant people. Yes. How are we doing with the taps? We are good. We're at 17.9 and we are 11 minutes in. We've done it. Thank you all. So there you go. Did all of you, knowing that I post a story before I go live, did anyone use that trick to their advantage this morning? Did that help you guys? All right, so this is one of the plants that the people who attend the in-person plant bingo get. All right, then we have this guy right here. This is a Croton. Okay. I love green and gold. If you guys know where I grew up, tell us the trick. All right, so the trick is, if you're wanting to know when I'm about to go live, you watch my stories. All right, I always post a good morning video of the plant wall every single morning just before I go live. All right, so if you're stalking me, you can find me. You'll know that that's about to happen. Thank you, everybody, for all the laughing tacos. They're left over from Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo. So thank you all for helping out with that. Appreciate it. Let's do this one because we ain't done it in a while and it makes me smile. All right, so this, yes, is a gold and green and gold Croton. I love these guys because they have these like little like tentacles. Hey, drummer, that's my girl. How you be, my friend? Thank you for making me feel like Minnie Mouse. Robin, I got your message. Third, I thank you. I don't know how I missed it during the day yesterday, but I got it last night while we were at Cinco de Mayo dinner with family, and we all stopped. We all said a prayer for you to have healing and to be able to get your car back. We're glad you're okay. Cars can be replaced. People cannot. We would definitely miss you here in the greenhouse. All right? Please, please, please take care of yourself. Listen to your body. The next couple of days are really going to be important for you to make sure that you're moving as much as you can to help move things through your body, drinking water, and staying on top of ibuprofen and ice and things. And I was actually told by a PT therapist when I was going through it after my accident, my motorcycle accident, that if ice makes you uncomfortable after the first 24 hours, go ahead and use heat. All right? But all of us are glad that you're okay. You made it a mission to come see me today. Drummer, you have blessed me so much. I love you, friend. I don't get to see you as often as I want to. often because I think of you on Thursdays and Fridays. Ain't gonna lie, I'm like, oh wait, I haven't seen Drummer all week, and I'm like, dang it, I missed all week. All week is gone already. But I'm hoping that your garden is flourishing, and I hope that those seeds that I brought you finally did something other than just look at you. I missed you. I was in South Carolina, 2 weeks ago, and I missed you, friend. But we'll be in Georgia at the end of June. If you want to come to Lawrenceville and see a bunch of indoor plants. I know you're an outdoor planty girly, but you will be amazed at all the things that we have there. Yes, Robin, definitely do what Abby said. Get Abby's note to Robin up on the pin. I'll talk to hubby. Yay, Lawrenceville, Georgia, last weekend in June. And since he's retired, you know, you guys need a road trip or two. All right, so we've got the green and gold Croton here this morning. They do have a thicker stem, but they are very paper thin here. All right, so it's going to be 25% dry in the summer, 25% and 50% in the winter. All right, easy way to remember, if you know the summer, drop it 25% for the winter. All right, give it a little less. There is less light, less water. All right. All right. And all of you, if you guys are driving your car and listening to TikToks, please keep your eyes on the road. Nothing we say or do while on this app is worth your life or those who are on the road with you. Listen is fine. Tap at a red light. But you know what? In most states, it's illegal to have your phone in your hand anyway. So put it up. I had a hard time stopping and doing nothing, especially with all my plants. You're fine. Slow down. Tell yourself you're going to take care of 2 plants today. Do 1 this morning, 1 this afternoon. Take the rest of the day to yourself, okay? Wish they could be recorded for replays later. They are recorded. Every single one of these are recorded for me, okay? And I could repost them, but I can't repost a 2-hour live in its entirety. But I'm looking at possibly hiring someone. Listening while riding, safety first. Absolutely, Dr. Joe. Absolutely, safety first, my friends. I always tell you all to stay safe. I tell you that every single day. What were we talking about? Shoot. Travis, it's your fault. I'm blaming you. Oh, I'm going to have to get someone to help me do this because I just can't do all the things. I just can't. I just can't. The last thing you said was you were interested in hiring someone. Yes, I'm actually interested in hiring 3 different people right now. I need to hire me a bookkeeper. I need to hire me a virtual assistant. And I need to hire me someone to do all the content editing that I have because I have tons of content. And I absolutely dislike making content. So when I make content, know that I had to like swallow that whole thing. Do you own the rights to rebroadcast? I do. They are mine. And they give you the recording. So it's not like I'm bootlegging it. So yeah, they give me the full recording and I can edit it up and take out like this little commentary right here and rebroadcast it. Hey Jill, are you still on vacation, friend? I hope you are, and I hope you're not coming in here on vacation. Amy, thank you for the beautiful hair bow. Thank you, friend. So yes, but I need to hire those 3 people, and I need to hire them to work for like plants. I that's all I got. I ain't making much money. I'm barely paying myself right now. But if you want to work for plants and you have some hours in your day or your week, let me know. 100% the other person's fault. Well, I'm glad it's her fault. I'm sorry your car is just, whoo, girl, that is in rough shape. But I hope that you feel better. Yes, I am, but up really early. Girl, go enjoy your vacation. Go get some sleep, friend. There may be those people available. There may be. But I'm incredibly picky, in case you all haven't noticed. I want them to be plant lovers, because then they understand what I'm doing. And they understand, you know, if I put a croton in their lap, they're not going, oh, what a beautiful fiddle fig. And I'm going, no. So yes. But yes. So if any of you have like 5 to 10 hours a week and you want to work for peanuts and or plants, or maybe a combination of the both, hit a girl up. Send me your resume. Email is in the bio. All right. There we go. So we got the croton that's going to people. Did I tell you guys? Yeah, I told you everything. Indirect view on that guy. These are some of the plants that are going to the participants of tonight's plant bingo. All right. I have an in-person plant bingo event. I wanted to show you guys some of the plants that people are getting. This guy here is all virtual positions. They're all virtual. All of them. Bookkeeper, content creator, and virtual assistant. All right. We have a parlor palm here. These are really fun plants, and I don't think they get a fair shake in the plant world. And here's why. Most people see them. They come like in a dish garden, so to speak. But they really are nice plants to have. And if you get a dish garden, pull that sucker apart. You have plants in there that need bright light, low light, no water, a lot of water. I mean, pull them apart. They put them together so they're pretty for a minute. Then, you know, all the things. Parlor palm, indirect view of the sky. Indirect view of the sky. You want them to be 25% dry. I'm sorry, touch damp in the summer, 25% in the winter. I'm still on winter schedule in some of my brain. I think it's Travis's fault for that. I'm just going to blame him the whole life. He can take it. He got some broad shoulders. He can handle it. He knows I love him. Good morning, Foster. Good morning. I have a parlor palm that was received as a gift when I left a job, and it is triple the size of this, and this is what the size was when I got it. That was in a matter of, gosh, I left that job 6 years ago, and it's triple the size. They're slow, but once you get that lighting right, you are good to go. It's always great to see you. If you guys, I talk about her all the time, even when she's not here. Let me quick get her on the pin before she disappears. My friend Drummer, if you're here for outdoor plants, I am not your girl. I will tell you that. I am not your girl. But this girl right here on the pin, Drummer, catch her. She is an outdoor girly, outdoor plant girly. She will help you grow your fruits, your vegetables, all your outdoor things, even sunflowers. Check her out. She is a live streaming host Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at noon if her schedule remains the same. But check her out, scoop her up, and love on her. All right? She is amazing. Plant Daddy Travis just became the title gifter of the roses. Thank you, friend. Have a parlor palm struggling, just replanted in a nursery pot and out of no drainage pot. That is probably why it was struggling, my friend. These guys need lots of drainage, all right? When you're looking at potting soil for these guys, you want something that's sharp. Heather Mack, leveling up. Congrats, friend. Thank you for making me look like Minnie Mouse. I appreciate you. They need to have that sharp, draining soil. What I usually do with these guys is potting whatever your base potting mix is, and then add in some orchid bark or cactus soil. Either one will help you get a little sharper drain on it. Tiffany, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. So yes, make sure you have a sharper draining soil. The one I have in the house that is triple the size of this in like 6 years is in a nursery pot and then in a decorative pot. So it can hold some of that water that drains out and pull it back when it needs it. All right. So Parlor Palms, great tropical vibe, small plant. They're not going to get overly tall. They're going to stay a little on the shorter side of things. But to me, they're just more beautiful than the Majesty palms. You know, the big palms they sell in the big box stores. These are just better. This is a Parlor palm. Yes. Parlor palm. You got it, Tiff. They are, I just love them. They look like bamboo shoots to me, but they just give you that tropical vibe. So yes. All right. If you guys have questions down in the chat, follow our one and only requirement here. Grab your daily heart me at the top of the screen. All right. Let me grab this guy right here. Our next one here. Yes, better than a Majesty. Absolutely. Majesties are huge and they're beautiful, but you know what? They're scale prone. They need high humidity. Hey, April, welcome in, my friend. I have not seen the flash skull yet. So nope, not time yet. This is a green prayer plant. All right, most of you are used to the lemon lime or the red, but this is the green. I love the green on green. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The lemon lime will have lemon lime veining on it, and the red will have the red veining on it. This is a green. All right, a lot of people forget about this guy because they go after the other one. I love the big leaves. I love that they move and they talk to you. Mama, thank you for the fam. Thank you. They are going to want to be touch damp in the summer, 25% in the winter, and indirect views of the sky. Ooh, what is that? April, what is the music burst? That is cool. Coco Jen, welcome in, welcome in. Those of you who notice I might be like pausing a little bit more, swallowing a little harder, I'm dealing with some nausea. New medication's not agreeing with my stomach, but we're here. I am here for you in sickness and health, in the greenhouse and out. I'm always here for you guys. All right, so we have the green prayer plant. Again, indirect view of the sky, touch damp in the summer, 25% dry in the winter. And these guys are fun. They are going to get sprawly versus tall. All right, they're really going to spread out. They do get little tiny flowers on them. Usually, I've already had some saltines. I've done all that. I'm now sipping on some zero sugar ginger ale. So yeah, I'm trying that right now. I'm sipping. I am not guzzling like I normally do. So I'm doing all the things. Time is of the essence. Can't take Zofran. I'm allergic. So yes. Green prayer plants. The care instructions for the green prayer plant is the same as for the red vein and the lemon lime. So if you have either one of those, you're fine too. Okay. If you notice you're getting crispy edges, you either have them too close to the window, or your watering has not been consistent. All right, crispy edges on these guys is going to have to do with either your lighting or your inconsistent watering. Checking the top, like this guy is dry right now on top, and I should probably water him, but being that he's going to someone today, I don't want to have him soupy. But we have soil down. We have soil on the stick. So he's got moisture down below. I'm gonna let him go this way to them tonight, and tell them they need to take him home and water him. I'd rather him be drippy at their house than in transit or while sitting at Plant Bingo. So yes, all right. So we've got that guy right here. Robin, let's see, yes. I'm allergic to so much of that stuff. I just kind of muscle through it. I have tons and tons and tons of allergies. It's redonkulous. My husband doesn't even know how the heck I can survive with all my food allergies. Food allergies, medicine allergies, it's ridiculous. Straight up ridiculous. All right, and then another plant that can go to potential players is this guy right here. This is a Schefflera, otherwise known as a umbrella tree. All right, they do have the thicker stems, so you've got 25% there. All right, 25% water storage there. These leaves are a pinch thicker. As they mature, they get a little thicker. You're going to get a little bit of water storage out of those guys. 25% dry. Thank you, Tiffany, for that. Thank you, friend. I need to change it. I see. 25% dry in the summer, 50% dry in the winter, all right? And they like a little more wider view of the sky. But if it is a MVP window, meaning your south or your west window, you want to watch them closely. All right, you don't want them to burn. I would do indirect if you're doing a west or a south, and I would do wide view north or east, okay? There you go, my friends. So that's some of the varieties of plants that they get when they come to Plant Bingo in person. Let me pack them all back into the tub here, because now I'm going to show you some of the prizes they can win. Now, not every round they will win a plant. Some rounds they just get a plant-inspired prize. Sometimes it's a beautiful pot to put their plants in. Sometimes it's clothing or a cute little bag or satchel or print to hang on the wall, oh, that kind of stuff. All right, so now let me pull the prizes out that I've set aside. Some of them, not all of them. Actually, this might be all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That might be all of them. All right. Let me catch up on the comments here. Look at you guys rocking the stickers down there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, friends. Thank you for filling that gift gallery up too. I appreciate you guys. We are almost halfway full on the gift gallery, so thank you for that. It is Wednesday, so we got till Sunday to get it straight. So that's a good thing. And Mr. Flourish and I are going to nail down a date for the next greenhouse chat. All right, and that's going to be an event. All right, that you're going to have to sign up for. So this guy right here, we have a Dracaena. It's another form of a Dracaena, a lemon lime Dracaena, sometimes called a corn plant. All right, this guy is huge in a nice, beautiful 6-inch pot. This would be a prize for one of the rounds of bingo. I put the sticks in it so I remember which one's which, because you know your girl can't remember nothing. I wouldn't be able to tell if it was a prize or if it was something I was supposed to give to one of the participants. Girl got issues sometimes. And when you got that many people and I'm doing it by myself, it's a lot. It is a lot. So, indirect views of the sky. These guys are very, very drought tolerant. They are very thick stemmed in the center. Ooh, thank you for those hand hearts, my friend. Thick centers. So again, you're going to do 50% dry on this guy just because of how thick that is. And these leaves are a little on the thicker side. They're not quite succulent thick, but they are thicker, okay? So you can do 50% dry in the summer, 75% in the winter, and a very indirect view of the sky. I like to put these guys underneath plants that are wanting the more wider view of the sky. Or like this one was I have a huge one. She's got to be that big around. I have a wider one, and she is underneath the Monstera. So she is getting like the filtered light, and she is just huge. Absolutely huge. I have a lot of plants in quarantine rooms, so can't get them. There you go. Yep. And if you have cats that are getting into your plants and digging, the best trick I have told my clients is to use plastic forks and put them upright in your pot, so you just see the little prong sticking out. They won't touch that, and that plastic isn't going to hurt them. So yeah, you can use that. And I've also heard of people sprinkling strictly. It's got to be organic, because you don't want to be calling in the ants. If you call in the ants, you're calling in scale. Did you know that? They go hand in hand. Yeah. Organic cinnamon sprinkled on top of your soil will help keep those from being very curious critters out of your pots, because they don't like the smell. All right. So there you go on this one. No ants and scale. Yep. Ants are often work together with scale to they kind of like scout it out, and then the scale comes, and they are using the same sugars off of a plant. So yes, I never considered baby worms can grow from worm cats. Yes. Yep. And you know what? If I find an earthworm outside, I'll bring it in and put it in my pots. Why? Because they're going to eat any root rot I have going on, and they're going to aerate my soil for me. They're free. They're free. You find them in your yard. It's all the things. All right, so let's get this guy put up. I'm back in the tote here. Next one we have is technically more of an outdoor plant, but I love growing them indoors. And this would be a geranium. How many of you love geraniums? I love the velvety feel on them, and I love the smell. I don't know why, but I love the smell of a geranium. And I can smell them from far, far away. I have a geranium behind me here that's been blooming on and off. They have very thick stems, thicker even in here. So yes. Trains, love the smell too. See, this whole time I thought it was weird. Look at all of you saying you love it too. Yes. So this guy, and I don't know if he's a red bloomer or a pink bloomer. I have both here in the greenhouse. The one behind me obviously is red, but I have a pink one in the plant wall. All right. 50% dry. Can you believe it? 50% dry. That's why they do so well on patios. All right. Indirect views of the skies. Full sun indoors, full sun indoor, indirect outdoor. All right. Full in, half indirect out. All right. Very, very easy. And if they haven't bloomed in a while, that means you are not giving them enough light. All right. If they haven't bloomed in a while, give them more light. So there you go with your geranium. I think these are cool prizes. I would like to win them. Wouldn't you guys? Tell me if you guys would like to win the 2 prizes we've shown thus far. Here's the third one. We have a Syngonium. This is a pink splash Syngonium. You guys have been watching this guy get rooted up in the pond. We have a new leaf coming here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plant here. They do like to be trellised up. They do like to be trellised up. When you trellis them, make sure you're not trellising a petiole. So you couldn't tie like this one up here. All right, but you could tie this up way down here because there's no leaf at the end of this. Everything's coming off of the mother center. All right. Indirect view of the sky, 25% dry yet again, and 50% in the winter. They have very thick stems here, very thick main stems. Their leaves are a little bit, or not their leaves, their roots are a little bit on the thicker side as well. Pink splash Syngonium, yes, that's what we have here. All Syngoniums pretty much have the same care instruction. There's always one that's, you know, a exception to the rule, but majority of them, if you start there, 25% indirect view, you can kind of adjust from there. All right. To everybody who took advantage of the Cinco de Mayo sale yesterday, you guys are amazing. Was probably one of my best sales ever with you guys. So I appreciate all of that. Thank you for everyone who shared the video out. Thank you for everything. It was simply an amazing day. Is the pink lava Syngonium the same thing? They're very similar, I believe. Where do I sell them? Over at Flourish Plant Care is where you can get them. The plant tape is just not long enough. I'm gonna tape this guy up for the winter chicken dinner. If you guys don't have plant tape in your arsenal, you need to get some. Get some plant tape. It's like Velcro. It's very, very soft. It doesn't harm your plant. Twine and rope and even fishing string can harm some plants. They're just too soft-sided. Elizabeth, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Foley's wife. Hey, how are you? So you want to make sure you're trellising it up, not at a petiole. If there is a leaf at the end, you do not want to trellis it there. All right? Trellising where there's a petiole means the plant can't rotate. It's like putting a neck brace on you. Hayden Hayes, how you doing, my friend? 200 minutes. If you've been here 200 minutes, you know the drill. Tell us the favorite thing you've learned in those 200 minutes, my friend. All right, so trellising it up will definitely help her stand more up straight. All the things. I'm going to move this leaf on over to this side, get her a little less tangled up. And I know it was such a crappy day and I can't move today. I know you probably can't feel like you can't move today, but you're going to probably want to move a little bit to make sure that you are not, hang on a second. I think it's starting to rain and the girls are outside. Hold on. Sugar. Hold on. Yep, it's pouring. Hold on. Jazz, in the house. Let's go. In the house. Let's go. Come on. In the house. Good girl, Belly. You got in the house. You a good girl. Good girl. In the house. Thank you. All right, you girls want a quick treat? Let me get a quick treat. Hold on. Quick treat for the babies. Hang on. Sit, please. Bella, sit. Bella, sit. Good girl. All right, Jazz. You already sitting. You know the drill. Good girl. All right, girls. Go get on the bed. Go take a nap. I'll be back. Mama be back. All right. They are sweet babies. Bella's the smart one. She ran right in the house. Because we leave part of the door open so they can get into the laundry room. But they can't get in the full house. Woo. Raining. I already did my 1.5 mile walk. Now I got a little extra cardio in. Woo, baby. All right. Let me see if I can catch up what you said about the plant tape. I've learned a lot. I love your lives. Oh, thank you, Hayden. Yay. Yay. Oh, nausea and now out of breath. Woke up to snow. Ew. Yuck. Yuck. Ah, I can't see out of my glasses. I just popped in to say good morning, everyone. Good morning, friend. Hey, Renee, thank you for the bow. Appreciate you guys so much for that. All right, planter's tape. Get that in your arsenal. All right. It's one of those must-haves. You can reuse it. That's my favorite part. You can reuse it, or like this one is really short and this one's short, I can connect them together to make a longer one and reuse, reuse, reuse. It's pouring rain here in middle Tennessee. I didn't think it was supposed to rain today. So, but I heard the wind shift, and then I heard my vent on the west side of the greenhouse slam violently. And usually when that happens, it means I've got a strong wind gust or I've got rain moving in. So, yes. There we go. So, a pink Syngonium. Cute price, right? Cute price. Did you just hear that? That was that vent slamming again. And then I think this one's going to be the one that everybody wants. This is the one that I think everybody's going to be like, I wish I had won that. We got a Hoya. A Hoya, Hoya, Hoya. Hoya. Yes. Beautiful Hoya here. Beautiful. Remember, if you have a Hoya and you get these long stretches on them, and that's them testing the water. That's them going, okay, I like it here, but do I like it enough here to give you leaves? Wide views of the sky. Hey, Franny, thank you for your heart, me friend. Wide views of the sky, because you want these guys to bloom. You are going to love the blooms on these guys. The exact Hoya name, I cannot remember right now. If it comes to me, I will tell you, but I just can't. Hoya's still on your wish list. I would get one. I would get one. The blooms do smell amazing, don't they? Yes. Should I put mine outside? Should you put what outside? To me, they're not a slow grower if they're in the right amount of light. So wide views of the sky. You can put any of your houseplants outside, but I'm going to tell you, the inside and the outside lighting is going to be like pretty much the exact opposite. If it's wide view inside, it's shade outside. 9 times out of 10, all of your indoor plants are going to need shade. All right. They're just not accustomed to being in the direct UV light. They're going to get very crispy quickly. And you're going to find that they dry out way faster. All right. So you have to stay on top of those things. If I had known it was going to rain today, all of my ferns outside would have gotten their Epsom salt for the month of May. I didn't know it was going to rain, so they didn't get their Epsom salt. Hopefully it'll rain later. We're in a rain deficit here, so they've been getting hand watered versus Mother Nature watered, but that's okay. You do not want to trellis these up. You do not want to cut these off. Allow them to do their thing, these little tentacles here. All right, they are going to fill in with leaves. You have to be patient. I have like one large window and so many plants competing for the sky. Remember, not all of them are going to want the wide view of the sky. Some are going to want that indirect view of the sky. So you use the larger plants or the plants that want the wide view to create the indirect view. Use that to your advantage. All right, hanging plants from a ladder over your window can give you more space. They make, I'm looking for the rest of it. I don't see it. Oh, here it is. So they also have these that you can use. All right. Just cut mine back yesterday. See, I learned something new again. Yep. Don't cut those off. That's how you're going to get more leaves. So they make these, and these are great. If you've not seen these, you need to check them out. I love them. I use them for my ferns. All right, so I stick this through the fern. Let me get you a pot. So you put this through your plant, center hole. All right, obviously you probably wouldn't use a pot this big. All right, and then you use the little wing nut on here. to hold it in place. Let me show you. I'm not a lefty, and I'm trying to do this lefty. I don't know why I'm trying to do this lefty, but I am. All right. So you put this on. Travis, this might be a good little thing to add to one of your projects. See? Put your wing nut on. I got these over at the Zon. Flash goal, haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. Tiffany's not calling it in like she usually does for me. So that will hold it in place like this. Okay? When you have a plant in it, it sits upright, blah, blah, blah. And then it comes with another one, and you hook it. So now when you do it fern after fern, you will have a wall of ferns. All right, I'm gonna put together a quick little blip for you guys over at Flourish Plant Care and link this to it. Isn't this cool? Yup. If you can 3D these, we will talk. If you can 3D, let's talk, because I want them. Yes, metal is important, not wood, to do this. Okay, because the wood will rot over time. All right, they're very simple to put together once you get it in there. I am going to put together a quick blurb over at Flourish Plant Care for you guys. That links you straight to this item, all right? Links you straight to the one that I use, because there are some out there that are not as good as others. I have tried and tested plenty of them, all right? So don't just get any one, because you might not be happy with them. And I'll be like, I told you so. And you can link lots of these together, lots, all right? So they just hook essentially with the pot in between. There you go. All right. And then Mr. Flourish is also hand making some really cool items for you guys as well. Out of the dirt got level 17. So think of your plants that cascade down. Those might be cool to put together, but I really like putting my Boston ferns on them, and it's kind of like creates a wall of ferns. So yes, works very, very well. I probably could have done that with the Persias, huh? That'd have been cool. Yes. TikTok, I ain't doing that. Thank you, Tams, for the heart me. I appreciate you, my friend. Has everybody given your host with the most a follow? If your little heart up here says follow, can you just go ahead and touch that? It costs you nothing to do that. But if you could just go up there and touch that, that would be awesome. Evie, thank you for the follow, my friend. I appreciate that so very much. Every host wants to get to at least 5 of those at minimum. So when you help with that, you're helping them get to that 5 goal. If you're a super fan, please, please, please check your notifications from me. I want to make sure that you are in the super fan group chat. You can turn the notifications off. All right? You don't have to have that on so your phone's not blah, blah, blah when the chat goes crazy. And they do sometimes. I mean, they're planty people. I mean, seriously. Thank you, Fun Farmer's Wife. Thank you for those lovely bows. I appreciate you dressing up my hair. We just have the room goal. We don't have the flash goal yet. Hopefully that will show up soon. I know we haven't missed it because it would stay right up here the whole time, driving me bananas. Michelle, welcome in, friend, welcome in. So those are some of the plants that they're going to get at the in-person. Do I give private lessons? Yes, ma'am, I do. I do. Super fans, keep an eye on the items that you are being offered right now. because they are going to be changing. If you see a code there that you're like, you know what, I'm waiting to use it, you might want to use it sooner than later. Things are changing, okay? So be mindful of that. Also put on your calendar when the next Superfan Live is. All right, the next Superfan Live is May 18th, 8 p.m. So you get me 2 times that day, 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The Fun Farmer's Wife reached level 22. Let's go. Hey, Boomer, welcome in. So keep all of that in mind as well. And if any of that sounds like something you're interested in, become a super fan today so that you can take advantage of that super fan call on the 18th. I'm also going to be putting a form over in the super fan chat. Please, please, please fill it out so that you can get the most of the fan club, or the super fan club, I should call it. Because like I said, we're changing up some things. I'm gonna, redo some things, just to help ease some of the extras that I give to you guys and not be stretching myself so thin. So yes, I am one person trying to do all the things. We are in the middle of revamping the website yet. The allocations have been completely revamped, I believe. We're 100% done with them. And then we're going on to the other, I don't remember the next group that we had on the list. But anyway, I'm feeling 22, way past that in dog years. Oh my goodness, friend, you're too funny. Don't forget, you can get your third iOrganics. Tanya says, look at me, I'm level 12. You go, girl. Look at all of you popping in, popping out. You guys must be tip-tap dancing all around. All right. Let's see, what else did I have for you guys today? We talked about superfans. We talked about our plants for tonight. I need this rain to go away because tonight's event is outside. Yeah, oh yeah. We're thinning the herd here in the greenhouse. Let's see. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Let's see if I can pull it up today. Let's see if TikTok's going to play nice with me today. Nope. Still just going to circle. Still not. All right. So let's feed the fish real quick while I get the rest of the plants together for the next half. If you guys are new to the greenhouse, my name is Sarah Lynn. I own Flourish Plant Care. I'm sorry if I'm making you very sick and nauseous right now, but I'm sick and nauseous too. And no, before anyone gets it in their head that I am preggers, I am not. I can assure you of that. All right. We're going to feed the fish. Yay. All right, so we have a 500-gallon koi pond here in the greenhouse with the waterfall. The big white one you see there, that is our oldest one. My husband has named that one Whitey. He's so freaking creative. I can't stand it. As you see, Whitey says, ooh, I got fed first. The big pellets are really for Whitey, but the little ones try to eat it. Their mouths just are not big enough to eat it. So they get little flakes. Do you take the fish water and feed the plants? I root a lot of my plants in the fish-ish water. I don't necessarily pull a lot of plants out of here or pull a lot of water out of here because we have a hard time keeping the water in. Evaporation is a beast in a greenhouse that has 60 to 80% humidity all the time. So yes, that's a struggle. So I'll let you guys take a look at those real quick. Ooh, it's cold standing here. All right. Hopefully you guys are loving the fish and the little zen moment they get. Imagine raising my own sushi. I love sushi. I just don't know if I could, eat something I've been feeding, So we do have an indoor and indoor pond, meaning the one you guys just saw, and then we have an outdoor one on the other side of the house. So these guys stay heated at 72 degrees, and I can tell you right now that the pond is currently sitting at 73.4. It does get warmer than that, obviously, but we don't let it get any cooler than that. So that helps. Do your fish eat biochar, and does it affect them if they do? They have gotten biochar in the past, but they seem unbothered by it. But I will say my algae eater, I think he's gotten like 3 times the size he should be because of the biochar, to be totally honest. He's like, this is good eats. I'm a happy camper. Gamer Tater, oh my goodness, what is that thing? He's cute. Thank you, coworker friend. They probably would. Yeah. Why are my pothos leaves turning yellow? Granny, that's a good question. I have a question for you though. Where are they turning yellow? At the end of the vine, the middle of the vine, or the closest to the soil? Number 1. Number 2, do me a favor, friend. Go on up here, grab that daily heart me. Grabbing that daily heart me will get you on the pin so that I don't, by happenstance, just happen to see your response. All right? Because my chat moves way faster. I don't always catch everything that's on the chat. TikTok is talking to me in addition to all of you talking, and every time someone likes the live, I see that down at the bottom every time someone comes in. So my chat is always moving. I may not catch your response back. April, thank you for the bow on my head. I appreciate you. Thank you, friends. I appreciate you so much. Let's see. Can we do this one? You guys have to let me know if some of these show as not available. I know if your app is not updated, it will show as not available. So keep me posted if that's the case. But being that you are all handing them in already, I'm going to say that's not the case here. All right, so what we have here, you guys, many of you watched me cut this one from the Monstera. I'm going to tell you right now, I am scheduling when the next propagation will be off of the Monstera. All right. It is going to be the middle of this month. We're going to propagate again. We're going to pull more off of her. All right. We did 4 cuts last time. I don't know if we're going to do that many this time or not. But I am going to propagate off of her again. I already have people who want stuff off of her, thanks to Third Eye. So yes. So here she is. She's tall. All right. I'm putting her down so you can see the tallest leaf. It is a huge leaf. This is a Monstera deliciosa. Oop, just dropped her on the floor. She all right. So you can see how tall she is. All right. She's sitting on the floor, and this is her height. I've always wanted a Monstera. It occurred to me that if I do well with my Monstera, it will be huge. And on the 3rd, there you go. Yes, it will. Mine is 6.5 feet tall, 6.5 feet wide. She is a biggin. The more fenestrations, which are these cuttings here and the cuttings here, that you have, the more mature your plant is. All right? People are highly seeking the large leaves with the large fenestrations. Sometimes you will get double rows of them. You'll get one here, you'll get some here. These are not cut with scissors, my friends, all right? They're not cut with scissors. They come naturally. okay? Naturally. Do not take scissors to your plant, all right? They like an indirect view of the sky, meaning they want to just see a little bit of sky. They are used to growing on the sides of trees in nature, all right? Like I said, this guy is on the floor. He's on the floor here in the greenhouse. And I'm going to pick him up, bring him up here, because not only does she have one leaf over here from the original cutting, she has a leaf over here from the original cutting. She calloused over, we rooted her up, and then potted her up, and now we're getting a brand new leaf unfurling. This is new. They are not hardened off yet, but look, they come with the fenestrations already. All right. If it's going to fenestrate, it's going to come out with the fenestration already on it. It is not something that's suddenly going to happen over time. They're going to come that way. And this is why it's very important for you to know where to tie up your Monstera. How tall can they grow? They can grow quite tall. Quite tall. Like I said, mine's at 6.5 feet tall right now. I've seen them pushing 10 to 12 feet as well. All right. But a lot of people will chop and prop. Here's the thing, my friends. If you are going to chop and prop your plant, the higher the leaf is on your plant and you're going to be selling them, the higher the dollar amount. All right. Because that is your most mature leaf, number one. Number two, it will have the most fenestrations 9 times out of 10. And number three, they are going to be the healthiest part of your plant most of the time. Okay. So this guy is huge. Again, trellising this plant. You do not want to trellis something that has a leaf at the end. This guy at this point in this pot has no place for you to trellis it safely. All right, because this whole leaf needs to be able to turn. All right, see how I'm turning at the top? And you can see it's turning all the way down here. If I were to trellis this, it wouldn't be able to get the rotation it needs to get to the light that it wants. All right, if you have a leaf that is stretching, it is trying to get to the right amount of light. Follow the direction of your plant. All right, third thing on these guys, they get long aerial roots. Make sure those aerial roots are not getting under your carpet, climbing your walls, shingling to your walls, all the things. You want to tuck them back into your soil. They will help support the plant naturally. In nature, those aerial roots will wrap around the trunk of a tree. Hi, Corey. Welcome in. Thank you for your heart, me friend. And they will help hold the plant there. Think about it this way. If a plant is supported, they do better. Okay? If you're supported, don't you do better? Don't you do better when you have someone in your life who's cheering you on, being positive and all the things? A tree is being a positive reinforcement for the Monstera, so it will cling to it and it will give off more leaves, okay? Oh no, someone cut a piece of your Piniparita off? What? Why would someone do that to you? That's called prop lifting. That's wrong. No. No, ma'am. I don't choose violence, but I might get violent over that. I just might. Oh. Yeah, no. No. We don't do that. I have Piniparita back here, but I think she's gone. I think she's gone. Yeah, Absolutely. No. Yeah. And I think you're going to have to find a better wagon security. I think you're going to have to find better wagon security. And planty people, they should know better. They should know better. But I know many of you, I'm not saying names, I'm not throwing shade, but here's my thing. One, I'm a first responder wife. Ain't no way I'm doing something illegal. No way. Number two, prop lifting is stealing. All right? Let that sink in. Prop lifting is stealing. I don't care if it's on the floor. If you didn't pay for it, you are stealing it. It wasn't yours. I'm going to get on my soapbox about this, and I know these numbers are going to drop because you guys don't agree with me. But imagine you are Stevie, and you just paid for something with your hard money, and someone just comes by and clips part of it off. Wouldn't you be mad? I'd be mad. So don't do it to other people. Planty people are supposed to be the best people. We're supposed to be the positive ones in this crazy world that we all live in. We're the ones that are supposed to be the kind ones, okay? We know patience, we know grace, we have plants, we have to have those things. Let's extend them to our fellow being. I don't care if it's a big box store. I don't care if it's and if you're taking from the little man, I really get some kind of way about it because I'm one of the little people. Okay? Stop doing it. I know it's so tempting. I know it's easy. But a lot of times if you just ask, they'll say it's fine. Go ahead and have a piece. I had someone contact me. They were in a hotel. And they said, where would I cut on this plant if I were to get permission to get propagation? I said, when you have permission, this is where you would cut, but do not cut without permission. It's not yours. Stop taking other people's stuff. I caught a lady trying to do it to my plants in the brick and mortar store. I just about lost all my sanity in one spot. I will give permission to just about anybody. But you gotta ask. Okay? I know the big box stores probably got more money than we'll ever see. But it's still not right. Do the right thing. Be the right thing. Be kind. You know, all that stuff. That's like taking a kidney. It is. It's not yours. Don't touch it. You can look at it and admire it, but don't touch it. All right? No touchy. No touchy. All right, I'll get off my soapbox now. Sorry. I cannot. I gotta clean for a minute. My husband always knows when I'm really upset with him, and I won't tell him that I'm upset with him because I just start cleaning randomly. Crazy things. If it's at Walmart on the floor, I'm taking it. Do you? But that's stealing. Just saying. Stealing. It's not yours. Just saying. All right. Monstera deliciosa. We are going to do indirect views of light. 50% dry in the summer. 75% dry in the winter. They are very thick stemmed. All right. They can handle the longer periods between. All right. Between waterings. They want to have their roots kind of get more, they want to be more dry than more wet. Honestly, most of your plants do want to be more dry than more wet. There's always an exception to the rule. But always err on the side of being more dry than more wet. If you're like, you know what? I know she said 25 or 50 and I can't remember which. Go with 50. Find out what it is. Go with 50. If you can't get in touch with me, or you can't get a hold of someone in the superfan chat or whatever, go with 50. And when you find out it's different, then change. All right? Then you can water them sooner. It's okay. More dry than more wet. Most of your plants want to be. All right? Now, they don't want to go long periods of time being more dry, but they want to be more dry than get frequently watered. Overwatering is not the amount of water you're giving your plant. It is the frequency in which you give it. All right? So that's why we tell you 25, touch damp, 100%, 75, whatever it is. What's going on down here? I haven't been keeping an eye on the chat. I'm assuming that J-Light's got it under control. All right, so anybody have questions about the Monstera deliciosa? That is pretty much a standard rule. You're fine. You're absolutely fine. I know you got whatever's going on down there under control. You're fine. I just caught one of the comments and I was like, what? Wait, what's going on? What I missed? I was going to try and catch up on the story, but I guess it's a story because I scrolled a little bit and I couldn't see nothing. And it's okay. And I got a lot going on the screen right now. I am Hawk. Welcome in. Plant Daddy Travis, thank you for the likes. April, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the 85,000 sprinkles of love up there. You guys really are liking me today. We got a whole 34 shares down there. Thanks, guys. And those of you who have been interested in the campaign that we're in within the agency, we have moved. We have moved from 11th place right on up to 6th place. We are sitting right underneath Coach V by like 58,000 points. But, you know, we're right underneath. So thank you all for helping us move in the right direction. Let's keep going. That movement comes with every ice cream cone, every heart me, all those things. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, Maddie. Amanda, yes, it is awesome. We're doing great and wonderful things here in the greenhouse. So thank you all so much. And good news, y'all. My nausea is gone. Yay. All the things seem to be working. So yes, I don't have to sip my stuff anymore. Yay! Yes. Everybody good on Monstera deliciosa. Let me know down in the chat if you need any more clarification on that. Thank you for those Go Populars. Thank you for the reposts as well. Those push us right out to the FYP so that more people can find us. Travis says, hang on, hold on. I'm going to take over as the title gifter of the finger snaps. Thank you, Fran. Thank you. Amanda, we're always happy to see your face down in the chat. Thank you, friend. Hey, Mary. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for your heart me. Another night without Maddie. Is this heaven? I'm glad, because I think tomorrow morning's the morning you really want to be woken up early, and I'm glad I don't have to get up to do it. Yay. Yes. So apparently she's back with her bow. Which, whatever. Do you, boo? Thank you for liking the live. I haven't seen the flash goal come up. I don't know. TikTok, I don't know. TikTok be doing its TikTok-ish ways. Haven't seen it. If it is the Daily Hurt Me, we're just going to say F it. Yeah. All right. So tomorrow we're supposed to have our first farmers market at another location. All the farmers markets are starting up in our area, probably starting up close in yours too. Tell your daughter about me because I followed her page for her lives. Oh, Travis, trust me, she's been at the dinner table. She knows about you, friend. My aunts found out about you last night because I was showing him the shoes. Yeah, because I had dinner last night with not only Mr. Flourish, but Aunt Sandy and Aunt Susan too. So yes. The story of Travis is traveling through the fam. Yes. All right. Anybody else have questions? The shoes are so cool. They are exactly what I had in my head when doing it. Yes, I saw you followed me on my new business account. Yeah, see, she's so technical now. She has a business account. You know, she's cute. She's cute. I love her. Someone told me I had to. I said, no, I just have to like her. Yep. No. What is it? No, I'll always love you. I may not always like you. Isn't that what I tell you, Maddie Lynn? No, I think it's cute that you have to differentiate. That's what I'm saying. Just supporting the fam. See? Yes. I'll always love you, but I may not always like you. And that's perfectly okay. Yes. See? My people support you. Can you share your link again? It is the Unhinged. I will put it in my stories. Plumeria is not doing anything. I have it in Wellbend or Drainstone. Give it time. Give her time, my friend. She's not going to be a overnight sensation. Give her time. Make sure she's getting her light. She will get there. Unfiltered, not unhinged. Same difference. That's what my kids. I will always love them, but I might not like their actions. Exactly. Yes. Aren't you supposed to be at work? Why aren't you working? Why are you in here? Go away. So yes. Not you, M, my daughter. Plumeria, you know, give it time. There you go. You're in the parking lot. You're fine, M. I'm just picking on my daughter. You're completely fine. All right, so Hot Mess Express. This is it. If you want to support the 22-year-old and all things, please, by all means, give her lots of cha-ching so she can move out. Please. Please. You felt guilty? I am an only two. Don't feel guilty. Trust me. Don't feel guilty. Not only do I have to be her mom, while she was growing up, I was kind of her mom and her dad, and I had to be the big sister and the big brother all at the same time. She was predominantly under my thumb at all moments. Thumb or attached to my hip? Kind of two of the one and the same, don't you think? Renee, I would like to find out. Because you know what? She's never gone long enough for me to miss her. And I tell her that all the time. She's like, don't you miss me? I'm like, you don't go away long enough for me to miss you. I can leave the house for 5 minutes. And she calls me. And I'm like, you're now talking to me more than when I was in the house. Anyway. Y'all feel me. All right, my friends. Monstera Deliciosa, everybody good. They're watching me from the windows. Let them watch. Wave. Say hi. Hi. You know, you get lonely. You do not. You have the dogs. And you have all your little ticky-tacky friends. All right? All right. Let's see. What else have we got here? Everybody good with Monstera Deliciosa. Everybody knows also we're going to be propagating the Monstera Deliciosa after the 18th of May. Because by then, I will have done everything I need to do. I can't even get to her right now. There's so many plants between me and her. Can you see her back there? She's like, you can see one leaf kind of peeking out. Do you see it right there? It's just that one leaf peeking out. I can't get to her. There is nothing but plants between me and her. It is solid plants. So yeah. She's lovely. She is. I know you're talking about the plant, not my kid, right? This trellis right here, Travis, built by Mr. Flourish. She's not neglected. There is nothing in this house that is neglected, including the dogs. No one is neglected here. Not even, well, some of the plants might be, but that's beside the point. All right. She's full of crap if she says that. Full of crap. She needs an X-Lax. I'm serious. Mr. Flourish built that. Have a great day. You're off to work, Teresa. Well, thanks for popping in, friend. Appreciate you. Hi, Gigi. He built that trellis there, and he built this one too. So yes, would a homemade bamboo trellis work like that? I don't see why it wouldn't. But I mean, these are pretty simplistic. He uses a lot of wood that he just has laying around in his little wood shop, his little workshop, his little Santa's Village thing he's got going on. Yeah, the smoke is rolling. It is thick. Let me call Mr. Flourish. He is a first responder. So yeah, just very simple. But this is all pressure treated wood. Very important to know. Pressure treated wood so it won't rot. All right. So, I mean, look how tall these things are. I mean, I'm 5'2". I mean, he makes some big trellises for me. So yes. Because the plants need them. They need them. And that one actually he added on to. That's why it's got the little jiggity jank in it. Let me see if I can get over here. Oh, let me move all this third eye organic soil out of my way. So right here, this is added on. This is where it originally stopped, was here. This from here to here is all added on. He just screwed on an attachment because that's how tall she was at one time. But I think in the last, what, 2-3 months, we chopped her all down. So yeah. Yeah. I'll send you a photo of my bamboo trellis. There you go. Bamboo works. I need a workbench. You know I do too. I got a desert rose, I think. It's so cute. Great. They are beautiful, and they really are beautiful smelling plants. They really truly are. All right, let me move this guy back. All right. I need a handy person in my life. Me too. Yeah, I'm taller than you. It doesn't take much to be taller than you. You're so funny, Maddie. Go to work. I love having a handy person in my life. However, there are times when I just like, oh, isn't this cute? And then the next thing I know, he's building it. I'm like, I said it was cute. I didn't say I wanted it, but thanks. He likes to tinker too much. He's a tinkerer. He's got to be building or fixing or doing whatever. You know, the greenhouse. If you guys were a part of the greenhouse super fan chat, if you weren't, it's okay. Aunt Sandy is the same way. She is. All right, my Aunt Sandy is very much the same way. Okay, wait a minute. Is that genetic? I wonder. Yeah, kind of probably. Let's see. I don't recall any ferns shown today. Dracaenas, yes. We had let's see. He does finish it. Oh, like it's finished like that day. I mean, there is no, let's finish it tomorrow. Let's have another project tomorrow. There's none of that. We got all the stuff. We went to the store. We got to build it today. There's nope. None of that going on around here. And we work on it until then. So we had a Parlor palm. We have the plumeria. We had the green prayer plant. We had the umbrella tree that is also a schefflera. We had the corn plant Dracaena. We had the Dracaena marginata, we had the geranium, and we had the Hoya. So there you go. You don't know what I'm handy with, Maddie. You don't know. If someone let me use their tools, which they don't, and I use them anyway, and I just put them back and don't tell them, I am quite handy. I learned a lot from your grandpa. Hoya! Yeah. You know, and I took woodshop. Do they even offer woodshop in high school? I took 3 years of that stuff. And look, I have all 10 fingers. I passed the class. Is there a Florida Beauty Dracaena? No, there is not that I'm aware of. There's a, Florida Beauties are philodendrons. They are philodendrons. My grandfather, my mom's dad, was extremely handy and skilled in wood making. And that's where my aunt got it from. And my mother, as you all have seen, she does all of my plant jewelry. Thanks, Myra. The creativity comes from that side of the family. But the logistical things, I get some of it, but sometimes I have to run things by Mr. Flourish, because I'm like, I know I'm missing something logistically here. It's just not making sense. I got a Piper Cortum. What kind of light and water should I give her? Maddie, you're I don't know what you is, kid. Does anyone remember the kids' shoes under the umbrella tree? I remember the word, or the brand, but I don't remember the actual shoe. I have 4 and tiny one from the Dollar General. It's doing wonderful. Great. Your cordyceps is, it's been a hot minute since I had one. Let me think. Indirect view of the sky, 25% in the summer, 50% in the winter, if I remember correctly. Under the umbrella. Oh, is it a TV show? No, and now I have the song Reading Rainbow stuck in my head, so tell me why that is. Alright, somebody asked about the Florida Beauty. Let's grab this guy here. So there you go. Florida Beauties. Alright. They're known for their like oak leaf shape. Alright. Sometimes people will call them Ajopii when they are not Ajopii. If they have more of the oak leaf shape, they are the Florida Beauty. This is the Florida Beauty Green. There is a Florida Beauty Ghost. There also is a Mint. But I want to caution you on the differences here. And I'm looking for... Let me see. I have one here. Hold on. Where did it get there? All right. So, this one here. How many of you would think that this is a variegation? All right. How many of you would think that this is a variegation? You're like, oh, my Florida Green is actually a variegated. It is not. All right. I'm going to tell you right now, it is not. This is a sign that there was a problem while the leaf was forming. See how faded and muted it is? It is a new leaf, number one. Number two, that veining is telling you everything. All right, it means it was unstable during its creation. Either the lighting was off or the watering was off. All right, while it is pretty and it's perfectly fine, you would hope it looks like a dress, kind of, sort of. You would hope that with time it will darken. All right, because otherwise this guy is going to pull a whole lot of energy to keep going. Being that we have another leaf coming right here, philodendron, got sheathing, right? We're going to hope that this one comes out a dark green. Do not fall for the trick of, well, look, I got a green here. This is now a variegated, or this is a ghost. It is not. A ghost is going to be white, creamy white, not this yellowy green. This yellowy green is a sign that there was improper care at some point in the formation of the plant. May not be the plant parent's fault, and it might be, all right? Keep that in mind. Don't let them sell you something saying that this is a variegated when it is not. If it is not creamy white, it is not a variegation. All right? I want you guys to keep that in mind. They should look like this or white, like a Tycon, or let's see, what else have I got in here that's variegated? I don't know much right now that's variegated. All of it's kind of left the building. That has that whiteness in it. All right, it is very pretty. It can also be a problem child at the same time. Okay, keep that in mind. I don't want you guys getting a plant and all excited that you've gotten a variegated one and it's not, because you won't see another one. Remember, we're checking the veining, looking for variegation. If you've not been here for that, let's do that real quick. I'll show you. So like this one here, this is a, this one shows better, I think. If I remember right. Get off there. All right, so this one is a pink princess. Like pearls and jade, kind of, sort of. Yes, pearls and jade, yeah, or even your marble queen. All right, pink princess. See the veining here? That tells you that it is a DNA issue. All right, it is going to give you pink. All right, it will give you pink at some point. It may not be the next leaf, it may not be the next 3 leaves, but it will give you pink at some point. See, I've got a little bit of pink here, touch of pink there. All right, this guy is looking a little more pinky now that it's opened. All right, this is DNA. This is DNA proven. Look here, there is nothing white at all in that stem. There's no variegation in here, none. The DNA says, DNA says yes. All right, don't let someone hoodwink you into a higher price, especially if you're going to these plant shows, plant expos. People are out there to make a buck. Be smarter than the buck, okay? This one is a white wizard right here. Here's your veining. Here's the chance that you will get white in your leaf, all right? Got a slight splash here. That's what you're looking for. Look at your stems. You will know if the DNA is there. Genetically going to give you that variegation. This is a problem, not a variegation. All right, keep that in mind. I saw a lot of that at a small plant show I went to. Lots of home growers, lots of people who are just trying to turn a buck. So be mindful of those things, okay? Everybody good? Everybody got to know what they're looking for? You love that one, the pink princess? I got a lot of them babies. Take them off my hands. They're easy to propagate. Very easy to propagate. Yes. Let's see what else we've got here. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I'm glad to be y'all's co-worker, your morning cup of coffee. Never saw the flash goal. I don't know what is up with TikTok today. Don't know. All right. But if you want to send your heart me in, go right ahead. If it shows up in the next, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, then, and if it's the daily, we'll just, you know, we'll just skip it. All right, we'll just skip it. If you're in love with my shirt and you're a plant mommy or even a plant daddy, you can get them right there where J-Light has on the pin. Go look for the apparel. It can be ordered. It is printed for you. Made to order. They're not just sitting on a shelf collecting dust. They're printed to you. So they come hot off the press into the mail straight to you each and every time. All right. So we have Plant Mommy. We got Plant Daddy. And they do have a little bit of Flourish Plant Care at the very bottom. Nothing on the back. Right? Yeah, we didn't put anything on the back of these. Some of them we did fronts and backs on. My Anzonia and Hindu rope I got from you are perfect. Oh, I'm so thrilled that you like them, my friend. You are going to love caring for them and having them a part of your life. I'm looking forward to watching you and them grow together. That Hindu rope, give her a wide view of the sky. Let her dry out 50%. That Anzonia, give her an indirect view of the sky. If you want her to be more Medusa-like, put her in a hanging basket. Make sure the top of that pot is getting that indirect view of the sky, not the part hanging down, the top of the basket. All right. And if you want to put her in a pot, that's fine too. I think they're pretty in a hanging basket because they just get all kind of Medusa-like and crazy. So yes, I got her underneath a Barina Grow Light. Is that okay? Absolutely fine. I want you to get yourself a light meter, my friend, and check that Barina is not going becoming inefficient for you, because they're expensive to replace, so you can plan and budget accordingly. All right. And make sure you got the 1,000 foot candles for the Hindu rope, and you need indirect view, which is going to be 501 to 299 for the indirect. So 1,000 foot candles is your wide view. 251 to 999 is your indirect. So they probably aren't going to be both underneath the same light. All right. Can you plant a variegated Hindu rope with a green? Absolutely. Just know that white portions on the variegated one are probably going to burn a little bit because of the wide view of the sky that the rest of the plant needs to make up for that white part. Does that make sense? Kimber, let me know. I got a light meter in the Zon. There you go, my friend. Can someone type those candle numbers in here? All right, listen up. Grab your pen and paper. All right. 100 to 250 foot candles. Not light candles, not lux. All right, not lumens. Foot candles, FC. 100 to 250 FC is your low light. All right. 251 to 999 is your indirect. And 1,000 plus is your wide view. All right. There you go. Okay, my friends. J-Light, what is that? What? 100 to 250 foot candles low light, 251 to 99 is indirect, and 1,000. There you go. You got it, Robin. All right. So there you go. Even if you are not using grow lights, these meters are fabulous. Fabulous to have for even at your window, to just know what you've got going on. You know, and getting to your leaf level, you're the best light meter you have. All right. That will tell you. But you can use these guys scratch the 480, the 7480. Yeah, please do. I don't know where that came from. Erie McDaniel, thank you for the follow, my friend. I appreciate you. Yes, thank you. Perfect, Robin. Everybody get that. Get it, got it. All right. You were having, just blame Travis, J Light. It's what we do today. He's our one for the day. All right, and if you are a plant lover, which I assume you are since you're here in the greenhouse with me, hey Ladybug, welcome in. If you're a plant lover, I assume that's why you're here. Number two, if you are looking for a very part-time job, I'm talking like 10 hours or less a week, and you want to be a part of the Flourish family, I'm looking to hire 3 different positions. If you're willing to work for plants, even better. But send me where your expertise lies. I need people who are experts, not entry level. All right. Looking for someone who can handle bookkeeping. I'm looking for someone who can handle being a virtual assistant with very little direction. And I'm looking for someone who can handle content creation. If you are that person, send me your resume, send me all of your info, salary requirements, plantee preferences, all the things. Right over in my bio is my email. Send it over to me, okay? Thank you, friend. I had a client go and pick up a plant from a big box store, and I want to sometimes scream when you all do this to me, because I have these same plants available. I have these same plants available over at my page. And she goes, look what I picked up. And I'm like, what did you pick up? What is this? And then I looked at it a little bit further. And this is a crocodile fern. This thing, I don't even know if it's worth trying to save, but we're going to. Because that's what we do here at Flourish. We try to save as many green leafy things as we can. First things first, this guy is dry. You would do it, look, literally, I'm looking for 10 hours or less in someone's schedule a week. That is one sad looking plant, right? Ferns should be damp to the touch on top this time of year. We are in the summer schedule. So we're going to just go ahead and put him right in water. He is dry to the bone. Dry. So we're going to make sure that he gets some loving. All right. We're going to let him soak it up. He's probably going, what? I don't know what to do. There's water. I haven't had water in so long. So I'm going to let him sit in here and soak. I probably will pull him out and put him in the pond at some point. I went to a greenhouse in Texas. It was horrible, huge, and broke my heart. Oh no! Does that include Boston ferns? They should be wet to the touch. Not at all times, Gigi, in the summer, all right? Summer is defined as March to December. Spring forward on your clock, fall back on your clock. Spring forward in March, fall back in November, okay? That's your summer watering schedule, all right? Touch the top, it should be damp to the touch on majority of your ferns. There are there's always an exception to the rule, but Boston ferns are not one of them. There's a small group of ferns that want to be 25% dry in the summer and 50% in the winter. Summer for majority of your ferns are going to be touch damp in the summer, 25% in the winter. All right. With just some water, this guy might start to perk up. Are those leaves gone, or will they plump back up? They may perk up. I'm anxious to see if that plant perks up. We can check in. If you guys remind me, we will check in on this guy. We most definitely will. Some of these are probably going to be okay. Like this one here looks pretty good. Some of these are pretty crispy. All right. And I think not only This is a crocodile fern. They literally look like crocodile scales. I mean, they're beautiful when they're full. All right? They're beautiful when they look right. This one doesn't look right. Where you're buying these plants matters. Okay? Where you're buying them matters. You've never seen this fern? They are beautiful. I love, there's no real texture to them. I mean, they're like, they might be, well, it's hard to say with this one because he's so dry. Dark spots. Sometimes that's normal. Depends on how dark the spot is. Sometimes they can get really dark green spots. Dark black might be a little different. This one has some like brown spots like here. That's from being burned. All right. You have a crocodile fern. They're very, very pretty plants. But this guy, whoo. Not only did it get no water for a long time, I think it got no water and got crisped at the same time. They're a shade-loving plant, all right? They want to be in the shade. They want indirect views of the sky. They're very, very kind of a low-maintenance type of plant, other than the fact that they want to be a thirst trap. They want to be very watered, okay? Was she out of the country? I don't know where they went. This guy is trying to survive. I don't know if we will perk up, but if you remind me tomorrow, we will take a look and see how she's doing. J-Late, if you can do a clear screen and take a photo, we can do a before and after for tomorrow. Yep, she is. She's trying. She is struggling. We should see a little bit of change hopefully tomorrow. Last between the moon and NYC. What? Lost? Oh, goodness. Brenda Lee, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome in, Sparks of Nature. Yeah, so this is a crocodile fern where all things went wrong. It looks like they gave her too much light and gave her not enough water. Oh, yes, like the song. I didn't even think about it. Yep, now I have it stuck in my head. Thanks. Yep. So we're going to let this guy drink. Actually, I think I'm going to put her over in the fish pond and let her drink there. Some of that fish-ish will definitely help her out. But she's definitely feeling heavier already. So she's definitely got some good watering going on. And all those little things on top, it's just fertilizer, you guys, from the big box store that they got it from. Perfectly okay. Leave it there. It's not going to hurt it. So yeah, it actually probably will help at this point. Giving her some Third Eye Organics biochar definitely would not hurt her at this point. Might give her the little bit of boost that she needs. How many of you, and I know Travis is one, and I think he's still in the room, are content subscribers to Flourish? Are you liking the content when I do make it for you guys? Are you finding that a benefit or a little bit of an extra peek into the world of Flourish? Tanya, you are too? Yes. So I'm trying to figure out what you guys actually want to see and not take away from everybody else who wants to see plainty stuff too. So I'm giving you guys more of the behind the scenes look at things, such as more family type stuff. So yeah, we'll put this right in here. Can you see her? She's right there. Down in the water right there, hanging out. Hopefully she'll drink it all up. I need to delve into it. There you go. So yes, crocodile fern in the fish pond with some Third Eye Organics biochar. All right. Tanya, what do you think?
Have you noticed any of those videos that you can watch because you're a subscriber over there? Hey, Miss Gussie. Jeanette, welcome in. After you save a plant, do the owners seem to take better care? Some do. Some, honestly, some of them go, well, clearly I cannot take care of this plant. Can we trade it for a plant that probably suits my environment better? And sometimes I will trade them out if the plant really bounces back and I think I can get it gone. Or sometimes they just straight up abandon it with me. I'll send them a picture of an update and I'll be like, hey, this is where we're at. Do you want her back? You want to come collect her? She's been with me X amount of days. Here's your babysitting fee, so to speak. And some of them will say, hey, can I just, I'll pay you, for your services, but I think I'm just going to leave her. Or sometimes they say, can I exchange her for something else? And I'm like, okay, beer for you. Welcome in, friend. So it really kind of depends. DD Peach, yeah, they abandoned their plant. DD Peach, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. So good to see you in the greenhouse. Looking for an easy in? Easy in on what? Vicky, what are you looking for an easy in on? On plants? It's like a failed foster situation. It is kind of, It's like they realized it was harder than, and a lot of them usually, if they bring me a plant and, oh my, look at that club victory. Thank you, friend. I'm going to do a little more ginger ale. Make sure that nausea is good and gone. A lot of times they'll bring me a plant and it will be overwatered. I'm like, okay, so obviously you like to water plants. Let's push you this way. And then they're happier with them. Or they bring me a plant like that fern that is dry as a bone. And I'm like, okay, how about these? They don't like water. So you'd be better suited over here. Remember, sometimes plants need to fit your environment. They may be beautiful and you may really like them. But if you're not someone who's going to be home all the time, or you're someone who constantly likes to love on your plant, you need the plant that is going to work for your environment. Otherwise, you kind of set yourself up for failure. Thank you for all the shares and the likes there, DD Peach. If you all are looking for a great TikTok affiliate loving person, grab my friend DD Peach down there. She is amazeballs, and I love her to the nth degree. And I believe she has been with me a very, very long time. I think probably from the beginning. So her number probably says close to 300. Yeah, because she's been with me from the beginning. And I'm getting close to my 1 year mark of being live here on TikTok. And boy, what a roller coaster ride it has been along the way. So yes. If you don't know how to see how long you have been a follower of a room, here's how you do it. Go right up here. See this little heart up here? Click on that. All right. When you click there, click on your picture. Click on your picture right here. When you do that, it tells you how many days you've been a part of that room. All right. Drop that number in the chat, my friends. Drop it in the chat. This one would say 251 days. DD Peach down there with all the hand hearts. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Thank you. 135 for Jake. J-Light, 221. Wow. Can anybody beat 221? 112. Look at you guys. You guys have been here a hot minute. DD Peach leveled up to level 19. 130 for April. April can and Abby can. Well, did April just beat you? 84 days feels longer. I don't know. Is that a good thing? You know, I always wonder when someone says, you know, we've been together 10 years, feels like forever. I'm like, is that a good thing, or is that like this is being a pain in the butt? Going to be able to catch the ending. There you go. There you go, April. We're checking how many days we have been a part of the greenhouse. J-Late has her money on you will beat her number. J-Light's number was 221. She wants to know if you can beat it, Abby. Yes. Do you know how to do that? Do you need me to show you? I can. Hey, Gigi. 44 days, Ladybug. 44 days? You've been here longer than that. Let's see. Yep, 44 days. Look at that. Sometimes I feel like you guys have been here a lot longer than what you have been. 110 days, says Amy. Show me. Okay. Here you are. Touch your heart me at the top. Touch your picture or in this box area. Then right down here, it'll say how many days. It'll say how many days. 63 for Boo Boo. It's not a matter of being in the group. That's how many days you've been grabbing your daily heart me, usually is what that means. You're in the fan club. The super fan is different. So yes, 240 days. Look at that. And Dee Dee Peach says, I see you're 240 and I raised you 296. I told you she's been with me for a very, very long time. And I knew it was going to be close to 300 for her. The Paralyzed Grower, hey friend, how you be? Thank you for your daily heart me. I think when I started, I didn't know about the heart me's. It's okay. I am doing fantabulous. I am flourishing, my friend. Looking forward to see you at the end of June. Yep. Dee Dee Peach truly is an OG. Dee Dee Peach and I kind of came up together in the green room. Never grabbed it at first. See how important that is? Because it kind of helps you track to know how long you've been a part of something. Dee Dee and I, you ready to party for my birthday? Absolutely. Can't wait. Can't wait. I got to come up with something groovy for you. I got to find something. The whole super fan thing had messed you up. Don't worry about the super fan. That's just being a part of the fan club. Grabbing that daily heart me every single day. June 27th, first day of Southeast Plant Show. I will be there. I will be there. 33 days, feels like longer. So glad to see and watch your journey. Yeah, Dee Dee Peach and I grew up in the green room with Coach V, and she went off and did her live journey. I went off and did my live journey. I snuck off really and told nobody I was doing it. I didn't tell anybody in the green room I was doing it for a couple of days. Well, no, I think I came like the day after I did it and said, guess what I did? So yes, June 27th is first day of the plant show. Yes, and I will be there, friend, and we will party. I'm going to have to come up with something groovy for you. I'll have to give it some good thoughts. But yes, I will be there, friend. I am there only that day. It's the amount of people. I just don't know if I could do 2 days like y'all do, but I will be there. Hey, Plant Fatty, look at all you guys rolling in. Aw, Robin, I'm so glad they brighten your day. A lot of you guys make incredible content. Paralyzed Grower makes fun content. I can't stand to make content. Dee Dee Peach tells me all the time she loves my content. I'm like, you don't know how much I like agonize over making content. It's just not my thing. Hola, I have so many ideas, and then I get sidetracked with something else, and off I go. You just love showing off. Well, I mean, do you, boo? I have a hard time getting in front of the camera. Can you tell? I don't ever think in the moment grab your camera. I mean, like when I'm repotting something, I don't think grab my camera and video this. People want to see it. I don't think of that. Usually after it's all done, I went, oh, I should have made some content with that. I literally have to have someone like follow me around. If you guys want that kind of content, you're going to have someone follow me around. I love content making more than being like, I'm the opposite of you, Plant Patty. I could do this all day because I'm by myself all day and I have no one to talk to. The dogs are fine to talk to for a little while. And then after a while, people say, that's the crazy lady that talks to her dogs all day. Now they say, I'm the crazy lady who talks to her plants and her dogs all day. So, you know, there's no winning. You know, and then there are days when I'm like incredibly creative and I spit a ton out. Dee Dee, you have a wonderful day too, friend. Let's catch up. Like for real, like catch up. And I put together a ton of content and then you guys will see like I'll do really well for like a week. And then I'm like, nope, back off that bandwagon. Can't be creative anymore. You know, it is what it is. I will be traveling to Maryland next week. I will be in Maryland. So yes, I will be in the, Aberdeen area. Yeah. I was checking my plans before heading out again and I was in there talking to them. I feel you. I've got a friend who wasn't really into plants. Then they got to really get to know me and my love of plants. Now they're buying plants. Now their family like has turned against me, so to speak. And I'm talking like, gotta see how far away from me. Yep. I'm not going to be doing anything planty, so to speak. I'm sure I'll find plants, but I'm not there for a planty thing. I'm there for a two-wheel thing. But anyway, I would love to see you, even if you want a little day trip, friend. Maybe we can line something up, have lunch, something like that. That'd be fine. I would love it. So now she calls and she confesses to me that she goes out there every morning while her coffee's brewing, talks to her plants on her sun porch. She had no plants like 3 months ago. None. Her and I started talking more on the daily. She now has like 30. And she goes out there and talks to them every morning before she has her coffee. Then she goes out there. She works from home, so she works a little bit, and then at lunchtime she goes out there while her lunch is in the microwave or the oven or whatever and talks to them. And then she goes out there before bedtime and tells all of her plants good night. Yeah. Crazy. Tell me again where the Southeast Plant Show is in Georgia. It is in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and it is the last weekend in June, the 27th and 28th of June. Get your tickets now. They will sell out. They always do. All right. I will only be there on the 27th, but Third Eye Organics, Paralyzed Grower, they will both be there both days. I can guarantee you on those two. I know there's other plant influencers that are going to be there as well, that many of you watch here on TikTok, and I'm talking like the big influencers. They will be there, and most of them are there both days. Most of them, but not all. Yes, you talk to your plants too. Perfectly fine. A couple of months ago, I had 2 whole plants. Hello, now I have more than 50. Robin, you just went all in, friend. You went all in. I love that for you guys. Ever been to Longies? I don't know what that is, Ladybug. Don't know what that is. I do all or nothing. Yeah, I'm that type of person too. I'm like, if I'm doing it, I'm doing it. If I'm not, don't talk to me about it. I don't want nothing to do. Nope. Yep, nope, not at all. So yeah, welcome in. Ooh, I have to go. I forgot I have to make an appearance over in Dr. Lisa's room. So if you guys want to learn some stuff, come on over there. I forgot I got to be over there. Oops. All right. You all, I love you all. Thank you all for coming in, loving and supporting me today. Hope you learned something from the greenhouse. If you want to come follow me, I'm headed over to Dr. Lisa's room where we're talking about live streaming tips and tricks, things that I have time tested, the agency has tested. So if you want to amp up your live streaming career, come on over there. I'm headed over there myself. All right, everybody have a great and wonderful day. Stay safe, be kind to each other, stay warm or cool wherever you are. Stay healthy, my friends. Robin, take care of yourself. And above all else, my friends, keep flourishing. Until tomorrow, have a great day. Bye-bye.